You know, let's say that you're doing various things for a few minutes. You would be running diagnostics. You would be trying to figure out exactly what's going wrong. And that is when Nav Helm, let's just move through this quickly. Nav Helm gets a proximity warning. A moving object, something on the ground.
This is
Okay.
a dog.
How big is it? Should we do a scan?
I would think that wouldn't that be ship sensors?
Yeah.
So give me a 3d6 plus ship sensors. And take a mark for ship sensors.
Do you mark again for flying?
8.
It is a humanoid life form.
Oh gosh. How big is it?
We still are. We haven't opened anything.
Bosporonics, get your pistols.
We haven't
Can I have my
opened.
rifle?
The ramp is closed and everything.
Right.
Can I have my
Okay,
rifle?
you can have your rifle.
Can I have 2 rifles?
And we still.
You can't hold 2
Just-
rifles.
I think we don't have any non-lethal weapons. Is that correct?
No, you do not.
I need a shot.
Okay. I think we shouldn't. Maybe. Should we kidnap him?
Ooh.
Bring him onto the ship and question him?
You could use
We don't
the
even know if
outboard
it's a
cameras
human.
and look outside.
Let's take a look at him.
You see a man jumping up and down, waving his arms. He appears to be shouting something and pointing past the rear of your ship.
Oh no.
He has shaggy, bright green hair and a bandana with a swirling, colorful pattern on it. The bandana is tied in the back with loose ends hanging down a foot and more. He's wearing an unbuttoned brown vest over a baggy white shirt. His pale blue pants flare out at the bottom, covering his sandaled feet that only become visible when he jumps. And he's jumping up and down, yelling something at you and pointing past
Oh, no.
the end
Is
the
the ship on
rear
fire?
of your ship.
Do we have? Okay. Let's open the ramp and go and see
I
what's
seriously
going on.
doubt this hippie-looking guy is.
I think we should go out the ramp. You guys stand guard, and Hera and I will assess what's going on with the ship.
Okay, so you open the ramp to go medium.
Well, yeah. I mean, I want to see what's going on that he's pointing at.
Okay.
I think these two guys should kind of.
Well, as soon as he's out, he's shouting at you. Vi devas moritu! Mancas tamo! Nivasanirin! And he's going like this and pointing. Iliastas van! Iliastas van! Ikiru! Mia navastas apid!
What is he pointing at? Can I look in the direction he's pointing?
There's nothing that you see.
Maybe he's
And he says insistently, Ni divas redigi! Ni divas redigi! Mancas tamo! Vi devas anirin!
Alright, let's go with him.
Alright, I'm going to use my remote, close the ramp, make sure the ship's on as secure as we can make it, and let's go see what's up.
Okay. So you follow
Can I take
this.
I think I would like to take a pistol before we go, just in case.
So you're going to run back in the ship?
Yeah.
Or do you want to
we both
retcon
have
that you had one already?
Sure, I'll retcon that I have.
Okay, so you had one
Do
already.
we need to take some brain water with us? Now that we know we're addicted.
I would think so.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
take a flask.
Alright,
of
I'll
brain
go
water.
grab the brain water for everybody. Well, you grab.
A pistol for both of them.
Yeah.
So you have one too.
Yeah.
Okay, as he sees you running into the ship, he says, Mancas tamo! Mancas tamo niv davasanirin!
We're just gonna go fast and ignore him.
Okay, so you go and fetch some brain water. Okay, he continues shouting this stuff. Iliastas van! Iliastas van! So are you guys going to follow him
Yes,
now?
we're gonna
Yeah.
follow him after.
Okay, he leads you through the trees to a trail.
Okay.
The trail leads to a wide trail. And parked along the side of it is a small bus.
bus.
It's a box on wheels. You know, like the short bus, the little bus. It's painted in garish colors with strange symbols. Colorful smudges depicting smiling faces, flowers, and butterflies obscure every window except for the front windshield. So he opens up the side door and ushers you in. Do you enter?
Sure.
I go in last.
Okay.
Weapons down.
The inside of the
Oh,
bus is an
yeah.
assault on the senses. The smells are spicy, earthy, herbal, and thick. The floor is strewn with colorful pillows. The walls are scrawled with hand-drawn notes and diagrams and maps. But also there are several large devices of purpose unknown to you. Some are the size of a shoebox. Some are standing consoles with multiple screens and many dials, knobs, and buttons. Also, there are a few cases and satchels of various sizes. There's also a small table with 2 small chairs. And there's also trash, kinda everywhere.
Ew.
At the front of the bus, there is a sort of a cockpit, an elevated chair in the center with a control panel in front of it and what appears to be a handlebar yoke. On either side of this little elevated area are narrow floor-level areas with fold-out seats. Okay? The man dives into the control thing, flips some switches, presses a button, the bus engine coughs to life, and suddenly you're moving, and he shouts, "Tenuel viage to Pomage!" And the bus speeds away, bouncing and clunking along the trails. Tree limbs loudly scrape against the sides of the bus. Meanwhile, he's
Is it
saying...
dirt?
He needs Bosk to drive his bus.
Meanwhile, he's saying, "Mi estas Poxo. Mi estas Amek. Conduct vin almia. Vi estas semoratai. Gi estas back. Gi estas back." And then he says, looking pleased with himself, "Mi skias ki vi revenos I tagon." And he just keeps on driving. You're bouncing along. Some of the high-tech looking consoles fall over. Then you're on a narrow dirt road. Maybe this bus won't be shaken to pieces after all, something you couldn't be sure of a moment ago. All the while, this strange man with the shaggy green hair keeps checking his rearview mirrors like he expects to be followed. He also keeps looking up at the sky, worried. He appears to be 30. And as he keeps looking around and sees nothing, he's saying, "Gi estos back. Gi estas back. Mi estas Amek. Conduct vin almia.
Jax is back.
Vi estas semoratie." Eventually, the dirt road opens to a paved road. Smooth ride now. The road leads to a town. On either side, you see houses and what must be businesses. Being the middle of the night, all is dark, quiet, and calm. Occasionally, you see another vehicle pass by. After only a few minutes, you're back on an isolated road, seemingly headed back out of town. There are fewer and fewer buildings, fewer and fewer lights of any kind. The road gets narrower and less smooth again, until finally, you're in the middle of nowhere again. But then you see a house, more like a compound. A large fence surrounds it. The man reaches out and presses a button on the control panel. A moment later, a voice says, "Kas," and he says, "Mi venis in varmo vril, vine credos kion mi alportes hedgeman si temo." As you get close to the fence, the green-haired man presses a sequence of buttons on the control panel, and a section of the fence slides open, and he drives through so fast you doubt it will be wide enough. But he's obviously done this many times, and barely makes it through the gate, which closes behind you, and he comes to a stop in front of the house within the compound, and we are going to leave it there for this time.
All right.
So, I hope everybody had a great Christmassy time today.
Did.
Yes.
I hope it was enjoyable, and I appreciate every single one of you at the table. This is one of my favorite sessions yet, for sure.
Then I can tell him mi esta Bosk.
It's actually Estas.
Yes,
that's.
And actually, it is butchered Esperanto.
Okay.
Yes, but I've intentionally changed a lot of things so that even, well, because I was afraid I might have a guy who is familiar with Latin over here.